Breaking news out of South Bend tonight. 3 people shot, 1 person is dead, 2 others hurt.
Now, this happened on the city's northwest side. WSBT's Ted Land is live there tonight. And Ted, what can you tell us?
Well, it is still a very active investigation scene here on Johnson Street. We can tell you that 1 person was killed in this shooting. 2 other people were injured. When we arrived at the scene, we could tell police were focusing their efforts on one specific house. I want to show you some video that we shot earlier. Police had kind of surrounded the house, and they were using a loudspeaker to try to get people out of that house. And then, from what we understand, 2 houses next door. We saw some people coming out with their hands on top of their heads. Police handcuffed at least 1 person we saw, put them in the back of a car. They may have been questioning them, trying to figure out what was going on here. Police were also going door to door to some of the other homes in this neighborhood to check on neighbors, make sure they were okay. Neighbors described hearing gunshots and then a kind of chaotic scene out on the street. A lot of people poured out into the street wondering what's going on their block, and a police officer came out and said everybody has to get back about a block or so because there's an armed person inside one of these buildings. They were worried about the safety of some of the neighbors here, so they pushed people back, spoke to someone who lives right across the street, and here's what they told me earlier this evening.
I heard like it was 8 to 10 gunshots, and I ran outside and seen people running. It's sad because it's close to home, and we got kids, and the neighbors got kids, and it's just real sad,
Metro homicide detectives are now on scene, checking out the scene there, investigating some of those homes in the area where this may have happened. We're told that one of the neighbors told me that one of the people who was injured was shot in the arm, and that the man who was killed, some people loaded him into a car trying to get him out of the scene. By then, paramedics had arrived and they rushed him to the hospital, but that person did not make it. So we are waiting to hear more from the investigators now on scene to find out what they're looking for, if there's a suspect out there or some other leads that might that they may be following up on later this evening. So just to recap, 1 person killed, 2 people injured here in South Bend. Back to you guys.
Certainly an unnerving night there on the northwest side of South Bend. Ted Land. Ted, thanks.
A 17-year-old